Ladies and gentlemen, we are back for what could be the biggest game in our history. There's one solitary game to go. We are in European contention. Whether it's Conference League, Europa League, Champions League, every single spot is up for grabs. We've had our youth intake. We've brought some new players in. Let's jump in now and take a look at everything, what's been going on. So it's the 13th of May 2029. And we are 37 games in, one game left to play. And look at that league table now. What a season we have had. We're in 6th position, 67 points. Our goal difference is not as good as everybody else's, which you're going to expect. But there's one place in that league now, the 8th position, where he's not going to get any European football. Are we going to be able to bust our way into the Big Six? It would be absolutely superb. But looking at this now, Liverpool are playing Tottenham. Liverpool can win. We're guaranteed something, I think. I'm not 100% sure. So Liverpool, Tottenham, big game. Chelsea are taking Aston Villa. It could either be a draw or one of them is going to win. And who's the other team? And then now, I think I touched everybody. Yeah, I've touched everybody. Everyone is pretty much playing each other. We've got Brighton who are playing for absolutely nothing. They're not going to get relegated. They can't qualify for the Champions League. The ball is very much in our court. Very, very much in our court. Before we jump into the game, we've had another youth intake. And we had one one highly rated player called Grant Milne. 5'11", 16 years of age, already rated. Already got a transfer value of 29 to 49 million, which is crazy. He's wanted by Arsenal and Manchester United, so we better get him on a bloody new contract. If he's being chased by them, we want to get him on a permanent deal straight away. Get the money in there. I don't want that yearly wage rise on. Come on, let's be reasonable. I didn't know they were after him, so I'm glad we've just jumped on there and noticed it. Other than that, there's a couple of decent other players. Hartop, Ondangala may well be alright as a winger. Not really highly rated at the moment, but really excited about Grant Milne. But that's our youth intake. On the transfer side of things, we managed to loan out Zidane Iqbal, and he's also got a permanent then to Burnley. But on the ins, we bought a winger in, Niall Howells, for 14.75 from Swansea. He's rated very, very highly indeed. The scouts and the coaches do think a lot of this player, and I think he could be a decent addition to the squad. Quite versatile as well, only 21 years of age. Currently got 7 caps for the Wales under 21s. Will he ever break into the first team? I don't know. But he's managed to get himself 1 goal in 2 appearances, so not too shabby at all. But on the outs, Sinisterra did go on loan. Even Ilson went out on loan. His contract will be running out after he comes back from that loan spell. And of course, Nicky Norton and Iqbal, as previously discussed, out on loan, but he's joining on a permanent to Burnley now. They survived relegation. So our transfer business was concluded. And I think we can be really, really pleased with what we've done. Looking at the squad though now, a fair few players are wanted. And as I've said previously on other videos, I'm always open to offers if we can get the right offer in. I'm more than willing to sell players if we need to. We did pick up a fair few injuries over the past few weeks, but we've managed to get through a bit of a difficult spell. The season's been a little bit hit and miss, but we've managed to turn our form around towards the end of the season. You can see March was not ideal for us, but we managed to beat Everton 2-0 up. Went to 2-2. We got a late goal thanks to Joel Davies. Beat Fulham 4-1 away. Great result. Smashed them. Man City 2-2. Couple of goals there from Santana to I thought it said Edin Dzeko then. Because is he back? Get us a draw there. We unfortunately lost to Tottenham by 2-1. They were the better team. They did deserve the 3 points. We've managed to bounce back with a win against Burnley. Drawn away at Villa, which was massive for us. A really good defensive display for us, which has got us to this point now. Brighton at home. Can we get the job done? Now, our lineup for this game, I did make a few changes to the squad, but Nastasi is back, so he will be coming in. And he'll be going back into the cam role. Krupi jumping up front. And we're going to get Davies then back onto the bench. I think next year we may look to bring in Santana in for a permanent position in the centre of that midfield. But there's a really good partnership between Morton and Bambury. It's been absolutely superb for us. And Correa has shown a little bit of improvement now, going up by half a star on the half a circle, if you will, on the rating. But everyone's been really, really impressive. Can we just get across the line? We are going to be keeping an eye on the results across the other games. I'd hate to fall out of Europe now, but no matter what happens, what a season we have had. But anyway, Brighton setting up in a 4-3-3. We've got a good team, lots of pace, power. Pedro and Ciso, David, Felix Nemecha, Andre. They've got a really, really good squad. They are going to cause us problems, but we're at home. Can we just put in a strong performance? Let's get into this let's get into the game. It's the biggest game in our history. Please, oh please, get a result. But if we can't, then hopefully the teams around us, it all goes our way and we end up finishing in at least 7th. Happy days. I will see you at the ground. So our final team talk of the season, I want to say, go out there, make sure we take advantage of, well, being at home. Would be nice. We're looking good. We're looking sharp. We're in decent form. Let me just slow this game again down now so we can enjoy the highlights. And we are off. Whew, come on, guys. Come on. We need to keep it on the bottom left-hand corner here. Can we just get the results go our way, even win our game? And that would be fantastic for us. If we can win our game, forget everybody else, we will be in there. But there's no early goals in any games that are going to matter to us at the moment. I feel I'm watching it a little bit too slow here. Let's go up to there. Big game for us. This could be an absolute other monumental moment in our managerial career to really get us noticed. Taking Bournemouth from surviving relegation last year to compete in the league for continental football, which is crazy. But I don't know, Nastasi, if there's ever a day to have a great game, it's today. It is today. And we are fucking losing. João Pedro, not ideal. We'll break the team because it's not a great start. Man United lose to Burnley. Go on, Burnley. I guess that probably won't. Well, it will have long because it's bloody 2-0. It's 2-0 to Burnley. Can you believe it? Man United floundering, which leaves us slipping down to 7th at the moment. This is not great. We need a goal. Are we going to bottle it in the big game? Are we going to bottle it? I hope not. Morton, Tobias is there, and Tobias, ever present at right back, absolutely smashed it past the goalkeeper. Morton doing a great job. You know, I wasn't sure whether he was going to keep this kid, but he was good in our first season here, and he's still carrying on now. Maybe Verbruggen could have done a little bit better, but he was struck with real venom, real power. Puts us back into a good position now, especially with Manchester United losing by 2-0. Zebun, come on now. Zebun, cross, penalty. That had to be a penalty. Referee! And now Krupi's picked someone off. We're going to let him run it out now, see if he can run this off. If he can't and he gets injured severely, then it is what it is. I can't really... I'm fucking losing again. It should have been a bastard penalty to us down there. We don't get nothing. Disallow it, ref. Disallow. It's going our way. Come on. Defensive, we are not at the races. Nastasi, we don't need that. Come on, boys. Oh, no. It was deflected. We'll let him off. We'll let him off. And, oh, my God, this is end-to-end stuff. Liverpool beating Spurs, thanks to Diamandi. We'll have a little bit of that. We're going to have to take off Krupi Jr. at half-time. Man United still losing. Tottenham losing. Keep going, guys. Keep going. You have to come off, Darman. Euroset's coming on. Krupi out. We have got our youngster in Joel Davis, who... Could he be a hero for us? Could the youngster come on and be an absolute legend? Well, talking of legends, we've got 3 players now in the Wonder Kids section. Correa, our centre-back. Nastasi. And there's someone else, is it? Oh, no, it's our crappy backup defender, that Gray, for some reason. Oh, Tottenham have equalised. Not good. Man United have got one back. Don't do it to us, Burnley. Don't you do it at the moment. We're in 6th position. Can we just gamble on, get forward? Doherty, you're crap. Get out. We're going to get on Howells on that right wing because he's not having a great game. Come on, guys, please. Please. No. No. Get it away. Get it away. We do clear it this time. He's coming in again. And I can't believe that never went in. I am absolutely on the edge of my bloody seat here. We need to fix up. Look sharp. Liverpool back in the lead. Happy days. Come on, Burnley. Don't concede again. It's all Brighton at the moment. It's all Brighton. We keep just giving the ball away willy-nilly. We've got to get our foot on it. Got to get our foot on it. Oh, God, we can't get attacked. Got goal written all over it. Oh, we get it away again. We're going to make some tactical tweaks after we've made these substitutes. So cancel that. Cancel that. Go on, Howells. Puts one in. Zebun's there. Hero moment. And oh, my God, Howells with an absolute moment there. Could have been an absolute stonking time for him there. Getting to the goal for such a young age. They clear it, though. There's 5 minutes left to play. At the moment, we're still in 6th. Do we push on and try and get under the goal? I don't want to go too gung-ho. Nastasi is going to have to go. He can't play up front. Zebon's knackered. Howells, you come out for there. Howells can go up front. We're going to shift... No, we're not. Can we do here? Howells isn't having a great game. We haven't really got many other options. So Davies will have to stay up front. Then we have got... Oh, we're going to get on Santana. Going to get on Santana in that cam roll. Jig things up a little bit. Can someone give us an absolute moment of magic at the end of this game? Manchester United still losing 2-1. Nastase! Oh my God! Was that the chance? There's 4 minutes to go. There is absolute... Oh, this is a roller coaster. Roller coaster. Oh, Zebon. Big chance. Can we fire him up once more? A minute to go. Oh, is there going to be one more? A chance? I don't think there is. That's going to be the end of the game. And it is. What does that mean for the league table? What does it mean? After a long, hard, but very, very fun season, we have qualified for the Europa Conference League. I will take that. It would have been nice. We were in touching distance of Champions League. 2 points beyond. If we'd won it, it still wouldn't have been enough because of goal difference. And Manchester United are going to settle, I think, for Conference League as well, maybe. Or do they get nothing? I'm not too sure. But we beat Manchester United, Tottenham, Fulham and Newcastle to the punch. And I think we can be very, very proud indeed of what we've achieved. So it's absolutely fantastic. So what does that... Yeah, so does that mean... Does that mean Man United are going to get that? I'm not too sure. With a 28.96 million for finishing 6th. Lovely jubbly. That's definitely going to help our finances dramatically. Projection is still absolutely horrendous for some reason, but I'll try and change that if I can. We've paid out a little bit into our shareholders. Happy days. And that if we'd won that game, though, we could have... we would have overtook Villa and gone into the Europa League, but it's not to be. We have to be... I'm really pleased with what our team's achieved. We've been fantastic, and I think we did deserve European football. And we took Brighton, took Bournemouth to the next level. But talking of next level as well, I forgot to mention, we are now studying, after much arguing with the board, for our Continental Pro license. We're going to open up so many avenues for us going forward to to elite clubs in the footballing world, whether it's in this league, whether it's in Spain, Italy. There might be some big teams coming knocking for our signature. But we've been absolutely superb. The team's been great, but I can't take all the credit for this. But an absolute stonking end to the season. In the domestic cups, though, I didn't even mention this. We actually went out of them both. We lost to Wolverhampton Wanderers. And talking about that before we head off, look at this now. FA Cup 4th round, we lost 1-0, yeah? 1-0 we lost to Wolves, which I thought, that can happen. You may have just seen it on the screen. You may have just seen it. 26 shots, 9 on target, XG of 3.1, more possession. They had 1 shot on target from Anand Khalili, and we lost by 1-0, which is absolutely crap. I'm not too sure who actually went on to win it. It's Wolves in the final. So Wolves, hopefully Liverpool win for beating us, you bastards. That could have been us. That could have been us if we never got diddled in that game. But the goalie had the bloody game of his life. Of course, he bleeding did. But let's just run it on a few more days now. We'll have a look at our budgets and, of course, the end of season review. It's been a fantastic season. I've really enjoyed it. I hope you guys have too. I will see you shortly. AFC's Bournemouth end of season review for the 28-29 season, and we've had our budgets, and you lot are in for a shock shortly. But overall transfers, everyone is going to be absolutely thrilled. B- for Bamba, fucking come on, he was fantastic. Everyone's pleased. Nastasi A+, B+. I don't think they're really disappointed with much apart from Jack Gray. That's fine. I'm happy with that. In the Premier League, expectation was to avoid relegation, so we've massively exceeded that. A+ rating for us, happy days. FA Cup, they want us to be competitive, so a C rating both of them. Maybe we could have done a little bit better, but like I said, we put a weak team out against Fulham, and then we got cheated and absolutely diddled against Wolves. Our biggest win was against Palace 4-0. Match to remember, it was a win against Newcastle by 2-1, and goal of the season was Tobias, which was a bit of a banger, to be fair. Memorable goal from Bournemouth right back as he hits a low drive. I think he was about 30. Does that mean the top? I'm sure he was about 20-30 yards out. It was a good goal, that's all I know. On the reputation, it still remains the same. Annual revenue is up a little, just over £1 million. Broadcast revenue slightly down. We never got that cup money, but we say slightly down. It went down by about 9 million, which is not ideal for us. Hospitality and corporate up by £400,000. Prize money is up a lot of 13 million. and Matchday and Commercial dropped by £300,000. So, yeah, pros and cons on there. On our shirt sales, we've sold £304,000 worth of shirts in total. No, non-domestic sales of £304,000. We made £3.4 million in general sales. Highest or most shirts sold: Zebun, Krupi Jr., Stassi Marth, and Kone Doherty. Didn't expect him to be in there, but the fans are obviously loving it. We already know where our best team is. We don't need to look at that. But this is what I wanted to see now. Zebun, Fans Player of the Season, Young Player of the Season, Zebun. Sign of the Season, Paulson. That's a bit random, innit? Don't agree with that. Goal of the Season, Tobias. We're all over it. Most Player of the Match is Zebun. Highest average rating, Zebun. Which is not surprising. Again, he was absolutely fantastic for us. We have told him down on a new contract as well, but he wanted to run a minimum fee release clause of 80 million. I think 77 million. So yeah, it's a bit of money that we've they're going to have to pay to get him off us, but the main thing is we've got him on a new deal. Record breaker Zebun, most goals in a match, 3. Most assists by a player in a season, Zebun, and youngest goal scorer Davison. This kid here, I think, has been really, really good for us. Had a loan spell out at Crewe, done well, done okay for us this year. 4 goals in 29, 2 assists. Yeah, it could be better, but he's literally 18 years of age. He's got a really, really bright future. I think next year is definitely going to be his year. So yeah, overall, fantastic season. I can't believe where it all started. Back here, hired at order. We've done well, plenty of cup successes. We've got our big break then going to Burton. We took them high up the league, and then we got offered the job by Bournemouth. How long is it now until we're going to get an offer off a giant club when we get our content or pro license? It's definitely, it remains to be seen. We're literally on the way. We're a club on the up, in the ascendancy. And talking of on the up, the board have given us a whopping 71.61 million to spend. We're getting Evan Nilsson's wage off the books as well. We're going to invest it in maybe 2 or 3 very, very good players, which may be able then to take us to the next level. There is a striker I'm looking at, and it's Rasmus Højlund, who got sold from Man United to Norwich. And for me, he scored against us, and he done fairly well, considering these are like one of the worst, was the worst team in the entire division. I'm not too sure how many points they got in the end. They just about broke into double figures. They relegated to be 12 points, which is absolutely criminal. So Højlund is definitely someone that I want to scout, get him on our shortlist, and see how we get on. I think he'll be a really, really good addition for us, especially in that pressing forward role. So yeah, it's not a definite. There's food for thought. I'll have a look at the squad in depth and see exactly what we need to do, where we can potentially strengthen, and maybe clear out some of the dead wood we don't necessarily need anymore, and just try and freshen up the squad ready for a big campaign of Premier League football, 2 domestic cups to play for, and a European Cup as well, which is absolutely mint. On the next episode, we're going to be having a good old look at where we've spent our money. It's going to be one hell of a challenge to improve this team, but can we take this squad to the next level, get the squad ready to compete in what is going to be a very, very exciting season here at Bournemouth. Before you guys go, make sure to hit the like button, make sure you subscribe to the channel. It is greatly appreciated. Take care of yourselves, and I will see you all soon. Let's get it, Bournemouth.